Okay, Jim, guys, and let's start. Well, hello everyone. I am Nora. It's very excited to host the Crypto Market Insight session with our guest. Today, we are thrilled to have with us our guest who will be sharing the opinions on the market trends. As the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you're an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. While the live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and the CoinW's YouTube channel, welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer. Well, and I'll mention that our audience can join the CoinW official community to claim the 20 USDT rewards. Please check the live details for the link. Okay, and in this part, we would like our guest to share your market insights on any crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. Okay, firstly, let's welcome Persfine.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, yeah. All right. So I'm just quickly going to share my screen. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so I think it's better to invite Jay.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna go to quick. Mm, oh, I will share my screen. Give me a sec. All right, please share it. Thank you. Let's start from the first. What up, guys? Today back to back from London Kill Zone, like always every Thursday, and now Queen W Market Insight. And I'm gonna update a little bit, guys, because maybe I got the viewer from this afternoon, so we got the jackpot from Bitcoin, and all we do is the 5 minute candle. And right now, actually, this is not done yet for the trend. Not done. If you can see from yesterday, this is my yesterday Bitcoin, and my target is still it's still kind of far. It's still kind of far. Yeah, you can see me now. Yeah, 78 ish. Because why? First, we got look at this. We still got food. So when there is a food, so the whales came for the food. And hold on. Let me show you my. And then look at this. Okay, we still got above the nearest one, 75. Okay, we still got 75. Oh, I cannot show it my heat map, so I only can multi-stream here. That's okay, but you can see it here. So we still got from now, we still got 8% or even 10%. Let's see, guys. Let's see. But overall, mm, market still good, still bullish. Like we thought last week. And let's say in case we got some retracement, which is issue, maybe we can get pump again on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Because what is that? We got the moon phase of the last quarter. So what is the last quarter? So the last time we got so I'm gonna explain how we got this pump. At first we got the first quarter because this first quarter is like uh you know I don't know how to I don't no it's complex to explain you, but this is how we get the pump, the start of the pump. This is how we find the bottom. because in here everyone's still shorting, and so when the first quarter come from like swing low right here and another swing low right here, so it make low, higher low, and higher high. So which is capitulation, uh expansion. So we still, so this is some kind of manipulation right here, capitulation, expansion. So how high we can get the expansion? Look at, judging from here, we got parallel gaps, we got 75, 79, and we also got hit maps. So everything is lined up, guys. Everything is lined up. Oh, not zero, my bad. And there is one catalyst that I've been looking nowadays, which is bond, US Treasury 10 years. Usually, it does negative correlative with crypto, but somehow they did a positive correlative. I don't know why, but I noticed about it. So let's see. Uh when is the dip wax? Oh, they got the dip around waxing, but when it start to pumping, Bitcoin does too on the daily. So it getting positive correlative start from here. And look at gold. So I'm gonna compare it with gold. Gold usually does the negative like always, and look at gold, same thing, does the negative, and probably SPY also do the same. So watch out on US Treasury 10 years and SPY. Yeah, this is some kind of head and shoulder. So think we can get retracement on SPY, and nowadays SPY and Bitcoin some kind of like not correlate, not like before. But right now, gold, and we got a product on CoinW. I think we got PaxG and Zauti, and it was a good option because I was requesting last time I was requesting because I want to play gold, and they release it, and it's good. So for gold, for Zao, I think we can short it, but be careful, guys. Uh, I don't think this is a swing lower high or swing high yet, but I think there's gonna do like, could be like a double top, or another spike right here, and then we can short it. But let's see for the gold. But for others, still the same, guys. Still waiting for my CC, because this is the one that I'm still thinking like bullish day, week after week, cup and handle on the daily, don't slap in trend line. Uh, what we call this? We can call it broadening wedge or bull flag, because it's still, I think it's still half of it, which is 0.5. Yeah, it's bull flag. It's fucking bull flag. And I got a stop loss one, and I still got my defense. But I'm gonna try to building again. But so I'm just so I only have half of it. But when this start to hold and pumping, I think this is gonna be big, because this is it's different. It's different with others. Look at this. When Bitcoin pumping, look at this. It retrace. So I think when Bitcoin is retracing, CC is going to perform after that, because I don't think it correlate with Bitcoin. All right. So right now, with the dominance is quite high too. Be careful choosing your odds. So just really be careful, because not all outs it's pumping. Look at this. Look at the dominance, 59%. And I think some outs can perform when Bitcoin dominance is tracing, which is not gonna happen soon. Not gonna happen. So look at the 4 hour, 1 hour rally base drop, rally base. So until we got drop base drop, there you go. We cannot have the outs rally yet. Okay. Thank you, Nora. Cheers.
Okay, great. Thanks for Jay. Well, next one, let's invite Josephine.
Yeah, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hope we're doing fine. So basically, God has taught us a critical lesson. right, within the week. And also, I have been trying to short BTC, but I'm kind of, got some good entry. But okay, let me share my screen. Okay, right away, let's go. Screen. Okay, I don't know if I can see my screen now. All right, are you there? Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Okay, so hello guys. So basically, like I said, the last time I just have just filled into haze right here. So basically, BTC has been consolidating around this region after it tapped into this other block. All right, so I expect it to probably push a little bit to somewhere 74 200 to trigger in this short sale right here. So that's just the basic analysis. I'm expecting to take a small sell, which I'm feeling there are some order at this level that has not been triggered. So it will probably sell off till around 57, 56 thereabout, triggering this buy to the upside. So now I have two target majorly for the buy. I'm targeting that most probably he pushed a little bit to 111 thereabouts, or we continue. It might just break into the bullish trend already, then we continue. So that's just my basic. Okay, let me just restart this. Sorry about that. Okay, that is coming up already. Okay, so I'm expecting it to, let me put it on the daily time frame. Okay, let's check the weekly time frame. Okay, sorry. So basically, I'm anticipating this little sell to the downside. Then I want to sell back into this uptrend, which we had that just got broken down to the neckline. So that's just what I'm anticipating on BTC. So that's that for that. I really do not expect the market to just continue the reversal, but there's tendency that it might actually continue to the upside. But if I get triggered and get taken out here, then I will just believe that the continuation has continued. But I feel there are some others that have not been cleared right at the bottom here for the meantime. Okay. So obviously with the war, all right, we actually were anticipating that a lot of money will flow into the gold market, but we literally saw what happened with the gold market. Gold sold like massively. Over $1 trillion dollars was taken out from the gold market, and I think it went into stock and also into Bitcoin, and that's the reason we get this push to this upside. I actually anticipated that to happen, and that's exactly what we got here. So for Ethereum has been ranging, and I feel it's still it will trigger in once BTC has make its impulsive move. But for now, I feel I just still want to hold tight and see what is going on. See, for intraday trader, you want to just leverage on what just happened. All right, we have like a quick push to the upside, um, literally covering this rejection candle that we have here. But for me, I feel the market will still come down to trigger this entry at 1661 thereabouts. Okay, I don't feel the rebound setup has fully initiated. So I still keep my finger crossed and waiting to see what happened within this week. The week is almost gone already. And waiting what will happen next week. I want to see that the open of next week with Zenobia is definitely going to be a sell. So the open of next week is probably going to be a sell till we get activated. Once the orders below here are fully activated, then we might push to the upside. But for now, I think we are expecting some ranging between now and Saturday thereabouts. That's just there's just nothing much for me right now from what I'm seeing. I think that's just all from my end, right?
Okay, great. Thanks for Josephine. Well, next one, let's hear from Perspine.
Hello everyone. Sorry for the other time. I might not be able to share my screen now. So sorry about that. So I'm just going to quickly go into it. So in the last 24 hours, the crypto market had a sudden increase, had a sudden increase in the last 24 hours, and coins like Ethereum increased by 4%. Actually, Bitcoin also increased, and other coins too. Although for Ethereum I was in a sell position from last week, because I still see price falling a bit lower than the current price, just like Joseph just said. I still see price falling a bit lower all the way to 1.5 actually. So due to that reason, I'm still holding my trade because I know that it's still going to drop below this current price that is it. Although I'm not risking much, so I'm in a position to hold the trade for some time, at least till my stop loss is it. But I still expect price to go lower, like I said. And for those that took a quick trade on Ethereum, that is like a quick buy on Ethereum, obviously um at the 2000 price, and currently it is at 2127. I think it actually got to 2140 thereabout. Yeah, actually. So that would have been a good one actually. And for Bitcoin, didn't really trade Bitcoin, but Bitcoin also, increased in the last 24 hours to just like every other coins, and it got to 74,000. And I guess that it will still go higher. I think it's still going to go higher before dropping. And I also expect it to fall back to the likes of 50K. Actually, I expect it to fall back to the likes of 50K, but the market is actually very volatile at this moment. So the market has really been consolidating, not giving us a perfect sign, but I expect it to drop a bit more before moving back upward. Sorry. So I think that was I just traded Ethereum alone this week. I didn't trade Bitcoin or any other coin. I'm also looking at BCH. It actually did well last week too. It had a sudden increase last week, and currently is back to 460. I expect it to move down back a little bit before retracing all back to 500. It stayed in 500 for a very long time in January, so I expect it to get back to that price, and even more than that. So yeah, I think that's what I have on the market this week.
Okay, great. Thanks for clarifying. And we have a question from our comment. Yeah, I think clarifying. Can you help him to answer?
Sorry, what was the question?
Okay, great. The question is Bitcoin rising? Is the decline over? Yes, simple.
Is Bitcoin rising? Yes, like I said earlier, I said it not quite long that I expect it to, drop before increasing back to the likes of 50K, because the market is consolidating currently, and it has not given me a good sign of it, going above 74K that it did. So I expect it to drop a bit before, increasing back.
Okay, great. Thanks for clarifying. Well, next one, let's hear from Boris.
Hey guys, so yeah, get into my thoughts on Bitcoin here. If my share can be, if my screen can be shared here. So I actually think Bitcoin is looking quite bullish here at this point in time. So we broke above like $70,000 resistance right now, and we had a pretty strong daily candle close over, well, yeah, almost 7%. And right now we're kind of just consolidating. So I think actually, as long as Bitcoin holds like 70K, we have a good chance of like going up to like 78 would be the next pivot point, and then maybe 80, yeah, like 80,000. So I think you have the whole war situation. I think there might be kind of like a fear trade going on. So gold, this is the chart of gold, it's going down, and also silver, if I can find it. Anyway, silver is also down as well as gold, and then it seems to me that what's happening is that money is flowing into Bitcoin right now. Um, so yeah, I think Bitcoin is looking quite bullish here. I'm bullish as long as it's above 70,000. And then also, if you look at Bitcoin dominance, it also had a breakout the other day. It was up about 1%. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance breaking out. It's near the 60% resistance right now. So I think if if anything, we might like go sideways here for a bit, and then if we can get above 60%, I think Bitcoin can get up to like 75. Yeah, like maybe 75, even as high as 80K, despite what's going on. So yeah, that's my view on Bitcoin. Let's see, maybe Ethereum. What's going on with Ethereum? Ethereum is also looking quite good. It broke above 2000, which was a critical psychological level. So yeah, also bullish on ETH as long as it stays above like 2000. Then I'll be bullish on ETH, and maybe next target would be like 2500. So and I'm also bullish on Solana as well. It also has a very similar structure. It broke above 21 EMA and $90 like or $88 psychological level. So as long as it stays above $90, I'll be bullish on Solana with a potential push up to, let's say, $100. So yeah, I'm pretty much bullish on. Yeah, I'm feeling more bullish on the market right now, given all the technicals from what I'm seeing. So yeah, that's what I have for this week.
Okay, great. Thanks for Boris. Let's see Bitcoin rising. Okay, the last one. Let's invite Crypto Minister.
Yeah, okay. Jem, nice to be back here. Let me share my screen. I believe I'm audible enough. Okay. Yeah, let's start from Ethereum. Ethereum over the week made a surge higher to this level after respecting this demand zone over here. We saw a surge to about 2,200 thereabouts. And of course, it is a move literally everybody has been anticipating for. Though the news from the Middle East has been quite disheartening, but then it is very surprising that there is little to no impact on the crypto market. So right now, the market for Ethereum has broken another structure to the upside. So I'm expecting Ethereum to rally up to around 2,300 before we wait patiently to see another reaction. But for my style of trading, I'm a day trader, so I mostly try to hope in short-term opportunities. So right now, the market has broken a structure and a little bit trying to rebalance to fill some fair value gaps that it has created. So, and as the case may be, I currently on a short position after a 5 minute change of character that the market is going to dump a little bit downward to this next demand zone here. And that is around 2050 for Ethereum. So when it gets there, I'm going to wait for the next reaction if the market is ready to continue to push to the upside or we continue going downside till this next demand zone over here. One thing I do most of the time is that I don't predict, I react to whatever the market is showing me. So right now, currently on a short term trade on 15 minutes time frame for Ethereum. So I think for now, on a short term, I'm currently bearish for Ethereum. So over to BTC. BTC currently reacting to a short term resistance zone, or let me say short term supply zone at the moment. Just like you can see, though the major zone I'm expecting a reaction before. Honestly, it's, this 75k demand supply zone here, but then one thing about the market is that anything can happen. Our own is just to react and make good opportunity from the market. So currently the market has broken a new structure over here that I marked with this straight line here. So the market is planning to propel higher. However, one thing about the market is that it does not just go up, up, up. So there is going to be some form of retracement. So I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to make opportunity from the short term retracement. So right now for me on BTC as well, I'm a little bit bearish. So I'm going to start looking for opportunity to short the market to at least 71k. And if the market is unable to hold on to this small demand zone here, most likely the market is coming back to this zone over here around 68k. Just like I said, I'm a day trader, so my style of trading is more like I react to opportunities at key zones. And so generally, the market has been on uptrend, especially for BTC and Ethereum, despite the whole negative news out there during the since Saturday. So but currently the market is reacting to some zone, let's say supply zone, probably to retrace to the next zone for another buy. So for now, I'm going to pay close attention to how market is moving, especially on short term, and how I can make opportunity from it. So thank you.
Okay, great. Thanks for Crypto Minister. Well, in this part, I'll share my screen and we have some questions for our traders. Okay, the question one is according to an analysis published by Cointelegraph, the BTC to gold Z score ratio has fallen to 1.4. Historically, such extremely low levels have often been followed by strong BTC rally. From a short-term perspective, do you think a sharp upside move could be forming for BTC? Well, this question, let's first invite Persephone. Okay, Persephone, can you hear me? Mhm.
All right. Okay, so according to the all right, so from a short-term perspective, I think we already had a sharp move. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So I think we already had a sharp move, from where the market did 10%, going from, especially Bitcoin, going from 63,000 to 74,000. So using the Z score, I like combining it with long-term analysis. And if I'm to do that, I see the price going up in, the long term since the Z score is low currently. So based on this question for short term, we already saw one sharp move in the last 24 hours, and we probably might, get some sharp move to the upside.
Okay, great. Thanks for your answer. Well, next one, let's hear from Jay.
Yeah, yeah, it's undervalued. But for short term until maybe we reach 80 or 79, because this is what I saw on my heat maps. But I don't know if we can continuation on around from 80s, we retrace after that. But this is, if you tell me like strong rally, yes, this is strong rally. Look at because I show you before, I mean earlier, how Bitcoin dominance perform like crazy. That's why I don't trade it nowadays, because I'm more focusing on Bitcoin dominance. So yeah, this is correct, to be honest. Yeah, thank you, Nora.
Okay, great. Well, we also have a question from the comment. Well, Jay, can you, yeah, I
Sure.
will I will share the question. Are we living through an asset flip era, or will gold and Bitcoin live on parallel paths forever?
Mm, for me, yes, because go. I mean, past forever, right? We can trade
Right.
it forever because I'm not really clear because I'm using speaker. Uh, yeah, for sure, for sure. But at first, around 13 years ago, I don't believe about Bitcoin, but now I do because 13 years ago I was on gold, I was on SAU, I was on Euro USD, I was on Euro CFD. But right now, yeah, it become like my things, you know. So like gold, so it happened. So you just gonna like let it flow. So and then the next 5 year, the next cycle, the next cycle. So I think it's going to stay. It's going to stay. Uh, Thanks, Nora.
Okay, great, great. Thanks for your answer. Well, let's back to the question one. Then we invite Boris.
Hey, so yeah, my opinion regarding this is actually quite interesting. So I think, like, yeah, when the Bitcoin gold ratio gets this cheap, or like when Bitcoin gets this cheap relative to gold, then um, it's likely we're going to see like strong rallies afterwards. Now, this situation is different because we are like in a geopolitical situation. But I think in the short term, I'll just watch, the Bitcoin liquidity and market structure. And if we, today we did see some capital rotate from uh, precious metals into Bitcoin and crypto as well. So if we continue to see this into the end of the week and next week, then I think, um, yeah, I think it's likely that capital will continue to rotate into, um, you know, will rotate from gold into like risk assets like Bitcoin, and Bitcoin could move, could move pretty quickly, and we could definitely have a sharp upside move. I think, yeah, it's definitely possible.
Okay, great. Thanks for your answer. Well, next one, let's hear from Crypto Minister.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, according to the perspective, yeah, I agree technically that the market literally is ready for a little bit like upside movement, especially as retracement to the next supply zone. So yeah, I agree with the analysis published. And also, if you check gold lately, you observe it is struggling to make new all-time high, and even on Twitter, like traders' opinion and analysis, there is more of short-term downside on the analysis compared to how it used to be like a month ago. Everybody is kind of bullish on gold, and especially the fact that despite the war in Middle East, and British and gold could not surge into higher prices. So yeah, I believe rather that BTC right now has formed um, on a short perspective. So I believe BTC we are going to see like more of upside. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Thanks for your answer. Well, next one, let's hear from Lee.
Okay, so this question, in the short term, we find that the BTC to gold Zoom score has dropped to a historical low, such as 1.24 or lower, which often indicates an unvalued rebound of BTC relative to gold. Based on historical data, strong rallies often follow such extreme low values, but there is no evidence to prove that this relationship between Bitcoin and gold will definitely materialize, especially since both assets are influenced by various factors such as interest rates, war, and inflation. And there is no clear collaboration. So from my side, I think, and the role of the two are vastly different. Gold benefits from the risk-averse environment, while Bitcoin favors risk appetite and often operates independently. So the notion that the strong gold market drives up Bitcoin price is like empirical and curious support. So my conclusion is maybe it's not a reliable pattern. Investors should approach this narrative with caution and due risk control. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks for the well. Last one. Let's hear from Josephine.
Yeah, all right. So the thing is, we have this unparalleled relationship, should I say, behavior with BTC and gold for a while now. But another thing I just want to talk about again is the fact that we should not underplay institutional play when it comes to how the movement of of the market can be like exactly what just happened. A couple of like this week now. All right, now, last week, because of the news of war, fundamentals, and everything, a lot of people were anticipating good support high, like massively. But what did we see? We literally, for me, my point of view, I am saying that what happened on good and had an adverse impact on BTC also was just institutional play. You get because almost everyone are casting all their this in there are lots on the fact that okay gold was supposed to spike and we're supposed to get some spiral movement and impulsive movement, but all that didn't happen. But rather what we saw was a surge down on the gold market, which impacted the BTC to push to giving us some good percentage by there. But one thing I just want to say is institutional play is a big deal when it comes to this our sentiment regarding the movement of either BTC or gold. And that's exactly what we are having right here. And mind you, when we have an accumulation of such for a time, we are going to have, for me, in the coming week, I feel we are going to have some unexpected movement. So that's what I'm literally looking for. I'm going to see because I'm definitely sure a lot of people must have find a little solace with okay the market consolidating for a while and the next thing with the news of war and what is happening all around and we didn't get that significant movement. So all this thing is going to spiral into the reaction of what the market is going to give in the coming weeks. But meanwhile, like I said earlier on, my fingers are crossed to see what happened from next week, especially. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, impressive. Thanks for Josephine. Well, guys, let's dive into the question two. After the recent Middle East conflict, BTC rebounded towards the 69K level following a sharp decline. Does this suggest that Bitcoin has established a clear bottom zone and already moved beyond the worst phase of the bear market? Okay, and for this question, let's first invite Persephone.
All right. So, in my opinion, I don't think Bitcoin has established a clear bottom zone. As regards to what I said earlier, the price for me has not gotten to the bottom because there's still liquidity at. I still expect liquidity at 50K. So actually, I don't think it has established a clear bottom zone yet, just yet.
Okay, right, right. Thanks for Persephone. And Jay, do you have anything to share?
Uh, I don't think so. I think we can get more lower. Even I'm bullish right now, but I don't think so. Let's see when we reach 7980, and after that, maybe I can tell. But for now, nah, 50-50. Okay, Nora, thanks.
Okay, 50-50. Thanks for Jay. And next one, let's hear from Boris.
Yes, I think uh, I wouldn't say it's like 100% definite, but I think based on just technicals before the conflict, Bitcoin was already had strong support at 60K. So I think Yeah, I think it's likely that we have moved beyond the worst phase, um, just based on the prior technicals and the fact that Bitcoin is having a strong reaction despite the fact that we are having the conflict ongoing. So, I'd say it's like 60% chance that we're beyond the worst phase. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks for Boris. Well, next one, let's hear from Crypto Minister.
Well, personally, I agree, and one of the reason I'm agreeing is the fact that technically, the market, the surge we are seeing, even when you check on monthly time frame, even 1 week, 1 day, the market currently is reacting to to a demand zone. And with the way the market has been moving lately, of course, it has been more of like clearing old eyes. So um, on a short term perspective, I am agreeing, and the fact that despite how alarming the whole Middle East war, plus it is clear that Iran as a nation is one of the top nations that mines BTC. I think they contribute either 10% or about 20, I forgot. And despite the fact that they are currently facing a war, BTC is still doing well, compared to how everybody has expected. So, and one of the things that defines that brings about bear market war is part of it, an economic news. So, I am going to be agreeing that currently the market has established a bottom zone. The fact that we are currently reacting to a demand zone, and we could see price move higher to clear and establish new prices.
Okay, right. Thanks for Crypto Minister. Well, next one, Lee.
Okay, after we find it after the Middle East conflict triggered a sharp drop in BTC, followed by a rebound to 69K. This demonstrates the short-term reliance and the May from a bottom support. But basically, from my side, I think however, it remains uncertain whether the bear market has ended, and it is necessary to observe whether it can maintain stable the price above like 70K range, and if it break through, and then maybe it's gonna be bullish, can be regard as having passed the worst stage, the worst time, and maybe it's gonna bullish, but this year because of uh, geological risks still persist, and regulation clarity is not clear, and the expectation of cut the interest rate is low. So we would say it's not that easy to uh, pumping up like the bullish market. Yeah. So we need to mind the risk control.
Okay, right. Yeah, we still should observe the market. And last one, let's hear from Josephine.
All right. So, I think technically speaking, all right, we have actually established the bottom for a push, all right. But fundamentally speaking, I don't know for now. I cannot literally assure us, all right, because number one, the I don't know if this how we don't know how long this war and everything is going to last, because that's going to impact the market. But based on sentiments, I would say, because now I we see top institutional traders are still adding to their BTC bag. We see even those around Donald Trump, all right, the likes of Grant Cardone and some of his, they are adding to their BTC bag. I feel for me this is the barest worst that BTC can do so far. Even if it will drop low, I'm confident it will not go below this 57 region. So I think we have bottom a little bit, even if it's come down, probably to activate the other block, some of the few others. I feel if you check liquidity heat map, we see some others at the at the 60K region. You understand? So I don't know if it's going to continue. It will probably trigger them and spike up. That's my expectation. But if it doesn't happen, there are tendencies that markets might continue this rally upward movement till we break back into the uptrend, and then the market to boom to the upside. So that's just my expectation of the market so far.
Okay, right. Thanks for Josephine. Well, guys, let's dive into the question three. Since OpenClaw launched recently, it has sparked a lot of discussion in the crypto trading community. Some traders have already started deploying OpenClaw's automated trading features. Have anyone tried using OpenClaw to support your own trading? Do you think traders will eventually be replaced by AI-driven trading systems? Yes, in this question, let's talk about OpenClaw and AI. First one, let's hear from Persify.
All right. So, in my opinion, I do not see AI completely taking over traders, because even AI needs to be updated regularly, and obviously this will be done by a trader actually. So, um, yes, AI would solve some problem actually for some traders, but I don't see it, completely taking over, and I don't think that traders would be completely phased out. AI would solve a lot of problems, but it cannot, phase out humans, because AI itself, needs to be updated regularly for it to give a accurate signal or accurate market analysis, and which will be done by a trader obviously. So I don't think AI can, completely face out humans. So yeah.
Okay, right. Thanks for Persify. Well, is there anyone do the research of the OpenClaw?
Sorry, say that again.
Okay, it's okay. I just asked, is there anyone do the research of the OpenClaw and want to share something?
Oh, I think I'm just hearing about it, but obviously, due to the question, I know it is like an app, an AI app. Actually, I'm just hearing about it. I've not really done a research on OpenClaw yet.
Okay, thanks for Persify. And Jay, have you tried OpenClaw?
Not yet, not yet. So I don't know anything about this one.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
And Boris?
Um, yeah, I haven't used it yet either, but I think it's interesting. Like, it's probably going to be good at processing huge amounts of data, but I don't think it'll like replace or support my own trading, because my own trading is supported by psychology narratives and my own discretion. So I think it could be more like an assistant. Um, but I think my edge still comes from being a human. So I think, um, yeah, I don't think traders will be replaced by AI. I think humans are here to stay.
Okay, great. Thanks for Crypto Minister. Sorry. Thanks for Boris. How about you, Crypto Minister? Have you tried the OpenClaw?
Well, I've not tried Open Club, but I've studied about it before. It's best used as like as an assistant, especially for traders that do not really sit on their workspace, or traders that cannot really do much of raw research. So it's more like an automated system, or let me say assistant, that help you get data from different platforms, Twitter, from different platforms. Let me use like Cointelegraph, crypto market cap, and all of that as such. Then at the end of the day, it gives you like a brief or summary of what it is. Then it gives you suggestions. So it is now left to you as the trader to either give it like an instruction that, okay, execute this trade at so price. It is also going to give you like a suggestion of price, like this is the analysis generally, should I sell or buy at this exact relative price, or should I just wait? So it's more of like at the end of the day, you as the trader or the user, you still need to like give it a certain instruction after it has gathered every information you need for that particular. Okay, more like a summary of what. To me, it's also still like it still needs a trader like configuring and like giving it instruction. So at the end of the day, it's going to like complement our job as trader rather than like displacing us out of the system.
Okay, thanks for your answer. So, Lee, will you willing to use OpenClaw to support your trading?
Actually, I haven't personally tried OpenClaw yet, but my friends or from community feedbacks indicates that AI agent tool it can automatic trading alerts, on-chain analysis, and support people, even strategy execution. And some traders have already deployed it as an assistant. Uh, and the system may replace some repetitive tasks, but the intuition and the risk judgment of our trader or human traders are is really difficult to completely replace in the short term, I would say, depending on the maturity of AI. And maybe a long-term fixed income can still be decent, but short-term trading remains challenging to achieve for AI tool. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the. Well, how about you, Josephine?
Yeah, I think a lot have been said. Personally, I haven't used it, but it sounds like a good AI to use to just help reduce the stress of having to go cross-check all the platforms to gather in data and to make your judgment. I think it's a very good one. Probably I'll look into it in coming days. Yeah.
Nice. So that's all the question for today. And thank everyone for joining us. I bet this live stream is very important for our audience. Be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our Steam guest. Follow their Twitter accounts as they will continue to share valuable insights on the world of crypto. And take about your spot. Good luck to everyone. Yeah, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you guys.